Hi, I'm Andy Hilfiger.
Tommy Hilfiger?
86, 87, it just really started. I worked on Tougher Than Leather in the film crew, Run DMC and the Beastie Boys and Russell, and they were looking for a store to shoot in. And I said, my brother has a store on the Upper West. They said, oh, really? Do you think we could shoot in? And I said, well, I'll see. And I called Tommy and no problem, it'd be great. The next day they decided to shoot in Soho, but Jay, the DJ from Run DMC, said, your brother has clothes, I said, yeah, do you want me to bring you some? So he was one of the first to start wearing Tommy on that film set in the 80s.
I think the big one that stands out in my mind more than anything else is Snoop on SNL. And Andy and I met him at the MTV, or was it VH1 Music Awards?
It was the after party for the MTV Awards at the History Museum on the Upper West, Natural History Museum. Tommy said, come to my showroom, this and that, and I gave him my number. And the next morning, my phone was beeping, and it was him early in the morning saying, hey, Andy, I want to come up. Tommy showed him everything. And then they left, they went back to LA. 2 weeks later, they came back and he called again and said, I need more gear. I said, well, come on up. He said, I can't, I'm rehearsing at Saturday Night Live. Can you meet me at the Hotel Macalo in Midtown? I brought clothes up, I went to the showroom and undressed the mannequins because the market was over. And Tommy called about 11:45 and said, Andy, turn on Saturday Night Live. I think when people think of the brand, and they always think of Aaliyah with the bandeau. I mean, Snoop brought it to this other level on Saturday Night Live and everything, but Puba lit up the streets. When he rapped about Gerbeau hanging baggy, Hilfiger on top, people were like, what's Hilfiger? And the color, Tommy always uses color, and it just really lit up the streets. You introduced Puffy to the lawyers that got him his Sean John deal.
Yeah, in the factories. We brought Russell into our design studio when he was doing Fat Farm.
It all was just a marriage of music and fashion, which it still is today.
Those days were so much fun because we would meet all of these characters who had a lot of different music, but they all had slightly different style. Mm-hmm. And it influenced us, it inspired us. And it was actually it was fun. It was a lot of fun.